Alrighty, welcome everyone. God, I'm getting worse at this. I'm getting not as prepared anymore. Welcome everyone. Party. Thanks, Jay, for the shout out. Welcome, Jay, Shania, AJ. Jay came in with the two months. Bye. Wait, bye why? Bye why? Thank you. Then welcome in Cole. I like the emote, sir. Sushil, Chocho, all the favorites. So before my mental and emotionally sabotaged by you, no, Cole. But okay, thanks for lurking. Prep the tissues. I hope there's no tissues. How's everyone's weekend? Happy belated Mother's Day for those who have mother-like figures in your life. Hopefully you did something. And if you didn't, I hope you had a good weekend. What did we do? Oh yes, get your soups. I'm still open to soup suggestions. I'm so behind. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good Monday. Yeah, except fire soup. That one is on the secret menu. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a good day. I did the thing again where I took a shower right before stream and then I look at the time and I'm just like, oh, there's like 5 minutes left. But I tied my hair up so you can't tell that I took a shower. Choke and I are twinning. Well, that sounds really good. I had ramen the other day, but it was too salty. Nice long showers are nice. Yes. I wish I took a longer shower, but alas, I did not. I was booking it. Cosmic, hello. Oh, Cosmic, okay. So, Cosmic was giving me like ideas for nail colors, but I was just so nervous because I haven't gotten my nails done in a long time. So I love the color, but I didn't get acrylics. Hi Pakuya, thank you for the lurk. So my sister isn't like, maybe we'll come in, I'll tell her to, but it's like it's just straight up gel, just straight up gels on my actual fingers. So now I'm just like, it will be forever on my fingers, or on my nails. So, but I think I'm gonna get them redone eventually before I go to Canada with my sister, so that I can actually get acrylics. So we'll see what happens. How are you, Cosmic? Yes, Canada! I painted them for her. I just, like, my nails are so brittle. Like, when I realized what gel was and I couldn't, like, remove them, I freaked out. Like, they were stuck forever. But then the nails, the color is, like, really cute, so... But yeah, so I did that on Saturday. What else did I do? I ate hella food over the weekend. Like Saturday, while we were getting our nails done, afterwards when I was done, we got Korean corn dog, which was really good. And then, but then we also got ramen on Saturday. And I didn't even finish it because I actually got a large. And then, Cami! Hello, Cami! How are you? Is that shade of color your favorite? I wish it was a little bit lighter. Like not, how do I say it? Like I like this one, but I wish it was a little bit more, not as bright, if that makes sense. Yes, we have new soup emotes. Or new emotes, for those of you who are subbed. Thank you, Nikki. We got some cute new emotes. We still have one more that we're waiting on. Yes, more of like a pastel, Cosmic. Like, usually if I were to go for like nail colors, I don't like anything super dark. The only thing I would like dark is like lipstick. I like having darker shades of lips because my lips are faded as heck. So I like having like more dark lipstick. And then, I don't know, I like more like neutral colors for my nails. Where's the doggo with hearts, Miso? That's the last one. We're waiting for that one. It will come eventually, whenever Nikki gets around to it. So, how was your weekend, Cammy? But yeah, so then after we got ramen on Saturday, then we went back home for like 30 minutes to eat the ramen, and then my little cousin had a little ice skating performance. Show chat Jer. Oh, he's on my bed. I will in a second. I keep forgetting. Did you remove it temporarily? Oh, the other one? You know what? I removed that temporarily because there's gonna be a new dog with a heart. No. I'll put it back for you, Cammy. Because I knew there was gonna be a new dog heart, so I got rid of it. I'm sorry. I was confused what you were talking about. I was like, what dog heart? But yeah, so then after my cousin's ice skating performance, we ate at a Mexican restaurant, and I was so full. Like I only had appetizers because I like could not eat. And then yesterday we had Mother's Day here in the US, so we ate out again, and I was so freaking full. Had a great weekend celebrating Mother's Day with family and cousins. Nice. Yeah, I ate way too much food, so today it was a cleanse. I worked out this morning. I hit a PR today. I squatted 95 pounds for the first time, holy. And yeah, so now we're here. So it was productive, kind of, and then we're here tonight. And I'm gonna introduce the Kazo in a little bit, so. Chris Coda, hello, how's it going? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Wait, Sush reminded me, I've been meaning to show Jer because it's like, why do we have this? Oh, frick, my cousin reminded me. I didn't even, bruh, hold on, give me 1 second. I need to get back to the gym too. Not looking forward to the source. Yeah, I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. Followed you from Mark's stream. Oh, thank you so much. From last night, right? Because I think he's streaming right now. Thank you for hopping in. I'll kind of explain what we're doing if you do end up staying, but if you don't, thank you for stopping by. PRs, wait till you hit 300 plus wounds. So, Kuya, give me some time, man. I'm just slowly hitting the hundreds. Oh, RJ Toronto. Thank you for the follow. Jay, is this you? Is this another Jay from Toronto? Danny, oh my gosh, can I get a shout out for Danny? Thank you so much for being here. I'm the only gay. You mean Jay? Delete my message. Yes, thank you for the shout out for Danny. Kindekai, Gabe's cousin. Yes, I am Gabe's cousin. Welcome in everyone. Sorry, we're gonna get started in a second. I'm dumb. I didn't even alert anything. 1 second. And then I'll show everyone Jer before we get started. So grab your soups, get your dinner if you did not eat, get some food, and then be back in like, give me 5 minutes. So, Danny, how are you? Are you streaming today or this week? If you don't already follow Danny, she makes cute stuff. We followed her last week. Was it last week already? She cute as heck. Sprained my ankle today. Oh no. What'd you do? I'm here. Bruh. Alright. Yes, probably later tonight. Got lots of blind boxes. Ooh, exciting. No, you're cute as heck. No. Thanks, girl. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me get this Jer and then I promise we'll get started with the motivation stuff. So, my thing it gets stuck every time. Okay, hold on. 1 sec. A whole 21 minutes late. What you mean, Casvin? I'm starting right now. What the heck? Okay, 1 second. Hold on. Okay. So, for context, So the new emotes that we have that were made by Nikki, if someone can kindly shout her out, it was in honor of my plushie. This is Jer. He is the best dog in the world, the cutest, roundest thing on earth. So this is Jer. So if you ever hear me mention Jer, I am talking about this one. Addie, welcome. I got a shout out for Addie. Yes. So, yes. The soup's justice is swift. So yeah. He's from Japan, Florida. So in we call it Epcot. If you go to Japan, the area in Epcot, there is a little cute store, and this little guy was there. So the emotes are inspired by him. I have like hella allergies. Oh, Kid the Kai, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. You can all call me Gabe's cousin. You can also call me Miso or Jess, whichever you like. Or honestly, I was talking about this with Sush earlier. People have been calling me cousin. Lately, some people have been calling me mom. So whatever makes sense to you, I'm down for whatever. So driving home. Drive safely, Addie. I love you. Alright, so but yeah, welcome in. OMG, you're Miso's cousin. Imagine. But yeah, welcome in. If this is your first time being here, welcome. On Mondays, I like to do something called Miso Motivational Monday. Sometimes we play other games on here, but if I'm being honest, sometimes I don't stream because I get tired and burnt out. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do these Monday streams at the very, very least. So how about I call you the biggest W? You know what was really funny? If Danny, if you're still here, you and then two other streamers that I've stumbled upon when I followed, all of you have been calling me Miso Soup, which I thought was the cutest and funniest thing because you three were the first people to call me Miso Soup. Because I was like, when I was getting my name, there was no L, or sorry, like there was Miso Soup was not available. I could talk whatever about like the actual origin of my name. So there was like an L in the middle. So so it was like funny when I heard you all say that. Because then literally after you, two other people afterwards were like, oh yeah, it's Miso Soup. The L is for Larry, what the heck? You did the poll. Who will cry first? I hope. I think I'm gonna be fine. Miso le soup. I lost my train of thought. More like Miso W soup. Oh my god, you're so sweet. But welcome in. But yeah, so I try to play other things, but we'll talk more about that later. But the most important thing is my little baby, which is this day. So we talk about different motivational / mental health topics every Monday. We've been having like a series of guests every week for those of you who are familiar. And then yeah, sometimes we sing. I don't think we'll sing today because it might be a while. Miso Lao's soup since y'all are twins. Oh no. Remove my twin out of. He's gonna taint my name. Gabe gets targeted. This is true. Lao is your hubby. He's asleep. I hope he's asleep. So, not the taint. You could tell him, Cammy. He shall not taint my name. All right. But yeah, let's get started. I can't believe it's already been 20 minutes. The fuck. Oh my god. Let me calm down. All right. But yeah, our guest today is going to be my cousin. He's already in the chat. Cause can I give you a call? Is it time? But thank you all for stopping in here. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that so we can get ourselves situated. As in me. Let me get myself situated. Hello? Oh. Hello? Hi. Oh. I can't hear you. Oh. I still can't hear you. Oh. That's so wait. You know what? Cause my wait my no. I fixed my desktop audio beforehand, but I don't know why I can't hear. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me try something. Hold on. Oh frick. It's input is this. Output is this. Cuz can you keep talking?
What's up? Hello, yo.
Oh, can you all
boots
hear
and
him?
cats and boots and...
Can you hear his boots and cats? Hello?
Yo, hi, cuzzo.
Sadly, yes. What the heck?
Mother!
Okay, give me 1 second. Sweet Dora. Alright, 1 second, friends. Crap, I lied. I forgot how to do this. Hold on.
You're G, cuz.
Alright, okay. Here we go. This is how we do the thing, but I'm not Gabe. Hold on. Here we go. Alrighty. Did Gabe cry yet? Dude, we literally just started.
What the fuck?
They want to see you cry, man.
I don't think I will be crying tonight.
I think I should be good. I got emotional at the gym when I hit the PR, so I think I got cried out already.
Okay.
So it's all you, cuz.
Sure.
And everyone say hi. You all know him, or most of you know him. If you don't know him, this is my cousin.
First time here.
First
Hey
time
guys, I've
here.
never been on the internet before.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so welcome oh my gosh, everyone's voting that you will cry first.
What the fuck? Alright.
Who even is this guy? But yes, welcome in everyone. Like I said, we do motivational talks here every Monday. We talk about a variety of different things. We've talked about depression, we've talked about loneliness. Last week we talked about school in relation to mental health. And as you can see with the title, we're going to be talking about love and relationships. So, if you don't know, we are pretty fancy here. We have a form, which I think Jay, aka Scissors, has pinned, but you can do !form. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask me or Gabe, whoever, or even just to the general people that are in here, feel free to ask away. I like to just put it throughout, just in case you can't find it. Gabe, don't disappoint us and cry. I guess we made a bet of like, if someone cries first, then I don't know, we have like a punishment. But y'all both have tissues beside you? I don't. Do you?
No, because I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah, no, we got it. Our family is strong. As he hides his tissues. Hi again, Gabe and Jess. Good luck, y'all got this. Thanks, Gabby.
Hi, Gabby.
But yeah, so we'll just get going. Sorry, I got my form here, so it's gonna wash out my face. But yeah, for those of you who don't know my cousin, aka Clinical Ghost, cause wanna introduce yourself and just share like how long you've been doing Twitch, what made you do Twitch, all the fun jazz.
Yeah. My name's Gabe. I'm 24 years old.
Okay.
What do I do these days? I work in the clinical research field. I started Twitch about a year and a few months ago. Yeah. What else do I introduce?
Why did you start streaming so young?
Why did I start streaming? I just wanted to play games just to start off because I was lazy to make any YouTube videos or TikToks. And I was like, you know what? If I could just play at the same time as people can enjoy the content, then let's do that. So I just kind of hit start streaming one day, and I just kept playing and playing every weekend and streaming. And eventually just found a place in streaming that I liked, where I just found streaming enjoyable. So
Nice. Sush says best transitions and points in the game. Oh yeah, yeah, me too. He got that dog in him. What the? Oh man. Well, shoot. That was the intro. So, I feel like this topic is so broad. So I don't know. We could eventually do a part 2 on this, but I think, oh gosh, you already see the questions on here. So I guess we'll just dive in. We're just gonna boom.
Deep dive.
Yeah,
boom.
Deep dive. Crash.
Yeah.
So usually I ask people, what does mental health mean to you first? But I think just to kind of give some context as to kind of like where we're at with like different relationships, I think we're gonna go with that first one where it says, what is your relationship experience? So just, how many relationships have you been? You could talk about how long, just so that people know. For context, we're cousins, but we haven't like talked about some of this stuff in a long time.
We haven't. No, we haven't. Okay. I mean,
we're having some real cousin bonding right now.
This is our first bonding in since I was what?
And it's in front of people.
Yeah. So relationship experience. I had different relationships, different girlfriends through middle school and high school. They were cool, I was figuring out what it was like to have a girlfriend and how to care for somebody else.
Do I dare ask how many girlfriends you had in high school?
So I can count on one hand.
Oh, okay. Oh.
5.
5?
4, 5.
4 or 5? He forgot about one of them.
Just off the top of my head, 5. I'm gonna say 5.
Wow, you forgot about one. 4.5.
In high school. 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. My longest relationship in high school was a year, and then after high school, I had only one relationship. That was 5 years long. 5 years long. And that was I had that relationship through college, and that ended last year. So
nice. Well, not nice, but I'm so not nice.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm so awkward. It's like my cousin. I'm so awkward.
It's okay.
As a nice, thanks for sharing.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Oh, we got this. Oh, I think we made the wrong bet. It's not who's gonna cry first. It's who's gonna laugh first.
True.
Miso, you are funny. Oh, ooh, I'm sweating. I'm wearing my sweater. Just killing my boy. I'm so sorry. I'm killing myself. Okay. Whew. Yeah, so in terms of my relationship experience, keep in mind we have a form. So if for those of you who have questions, we both had different relationship experience, as you can tell. In terms of mine, I've had 2 relationships in high school and then 2 in college. So my longest relationship in high school carried on until the second year of college. So we were like kind of long distance. So that was about 4 years or so. And then I'm currently in a relationship, and that's been going on for 6 years. So shout out.
A relationship?
I am. What? Imagine.
No way.
Mind blowing. Yo, this it's scuffed. We're 6 years of my life. It's mutual. It's mutual. You know, you're so wholesome having under 5 significant others. Oh man. Well, well, Jay, other people who have more than 5 relationships, you all can chip in for other advice that people may have. So, well, now that we cleared the air about that, to the more like connected part, right? So, obviously, this month is specifically Mental Health Month, and love and relationships, you know, as exciting and fun they are, mental health plays a role in it because in different forms or fashion, right? So I'll have you kind of carry the conversation with this one. So what does mental health mean to you? And then we'll kind of connect that to relationships because...
Right. To me, mental health is kind of like the condition, I guess, of a person's like emotional well-being. Maybe like the state of where they are at with understanding their feelings and understanding maybe why or how they feel different emotions. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of what it means to me.
So how does that tie in with... you could talk about like relationship love or just maybe love in general.
I think probably the biggest way it ties in with relationships is obviously love. I feel, you know, is a feeling, you know, it's an emotion. It's something, an emotion that's really hard to understand, but because sometimes we just have that like attraction, whether, you know, it's to a person's, you know, physicality or their personality. I think our mental really gets tied into how a person, like how big a person kind of just presents themselves into our life, to put it in like a plain way without diving too much into love itself. And so because we kind of like get our emotions and our feelings and our thoughts wrapped around another person, I think it's very important, like understanding the way you can kind of gather your thoughts and feelings, and to sum that all up, people can people can do a lot to your mental health, for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two, I think maybe different perspectives of how you can see it playing a role, and maybe there's more, but at least to me, right? Like when you go into a relationship or during, like, what is your mental health going into it, right? So it's like someone like me, like in high school, I was really like lonely, and I wanted the feeling of like being loved or just having a partner to just be there by my side. So I might have not been there, you know, mentally, because I was going through depression and things like that. So having that and how my feelings and actions could have played a role in that relationship, right, can set some like unhealthy boundaries, right? But also like what you were saying too, like vice versa. It's like, what is the other person coming in with, and how does their mental health, you know, affect you? And that can also trigger your own mental health. So kind of like this like domino effect, right? What is happening? Addie making fun of her cousins while meowing for people online. Addie is a cute cat. Next question I have here is, for you, what does love mean to you?
To me, love means wanting the best for a person you care about, whatever that may mean for, you know, for that other person, you know. And you know, there are different levels of love, right? Like platonic love, then like loving on a romantic sense. But I think at the very foundation of love. It's just caring for another person more than, well, maybe I shouldn't say more than yourself, but just wanting nothing but the best for that person.
You know, it's funny. I asked this question to you, and I'm like, how would I answer this?
It's hard.
No, it is. It is. Because I think even if it wasn't romantic love, like, even if it's like family and friendship, like, I think love to me is, I don't know, it's like that feeling where you feel like safe and like warm. Like, you know that, like, the people in your life. Hi, Rose, welcome in. Keep submitting so he'll get emotional. Yes, exclamation point form. We got one comment. I saw it was really cute. It wasn't a question, but I saw a comment already that I'll share in a second. But yeah, it's just like that, like, you know, that cheese. Oh gosh, this whole thing's gonna be cheesy, but you know when they say like love is like where you feel like you're home, like you feel safe and like you have that comforting feeling that even if you were like away from that person, like when you come back, you just like, you know, it's like a sense of like belonging, and that's like how love should like feel. So right. I think that would be my interpretation. Grabs handkerchief. Well, first person said, just want to say I love how y'all always support each other in streams and chat and your bond in general, since I don't exactly have a close relationship with my cousins, so it's heartwarming to see. Aww. Well, it's funny because this is not even about love and relationships, this being on tangent, like, I haven't talked to you, cousin, in like a long time. I think the last time I saw it was whatever that picture was of us in Vegas.
Yeah.
That was like when I graduated. Yeah, that was the last time I graduated. Yeah, that was when I graduated college. That was like 7 years ago. More than that. So, thank you for those who seem like we're really close, but I'm glad that we're getting closer. That's why we're having this bonding experience right now. Let's see. Oh, we got some good ones. Oh man, someone got some deep. Woo! We got some deep ones. Well, keep sending them in. You and Gabe look like twins. Oh, thank you. I am clearly not old. Thank you though. There. And we'll just what did I do? You aren't old. Okay, I know. Gabe looks older. What the heck?
Damn.
Damn you, old cuz.
Cool. I'm old. Yeah.
The next question I have is, what are the top 3 qualities of a healthy relationship? Feel free to share some examples.
The top 3 qualities of a relationship,
or at least one.
One would be honest communication. 2 would be I don't know how to put it in a word. I guess a healthy like individualism, like also caring about yourself. You know, if I could put that in a word, I can't think of one right now.
Yeah.
And then I think loyalty would be 3rd. Let me write those down on this doc, or I'm gonna forget. Oh yeah. Let me write it down on my piece of paper so I don't forget, because whenever I'm asked questions, I forget what I say.
Feel free also, all these questions that we have here, you're all more than welcome to chip in and talk about it in the chat as well. It helps us, stir conversation. I know lots of people have been already putting stuff on the forum, but feel free, you're more than welcome to answer as well. So our question that we're answering right now is, what are 3, like, did I say signs? Top 3 qualities of a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Gabe's getting so deep.
I'm getting an echo. Nice.
So what did you say, cuz?
What the first one I said was like honest communication. I think that's pretty important because, um, like you don't really know what your partner's feeling if you don't voice out your concerns.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me in my past relationship, that was like one of the biggest things too. I had a hard time voicing out what I was concerned about, and so I think that kind of just um, whenever we'd have like arguments or like discussions, I think it didn't really help that I was, I didn't really know how to communicate my opinions properly. Um, and then going to the next one. Next one was healthy individualism, where like if you can, focus on growing yourself with your partner. So like growing alone but together.
Mm.
I think that's also important because obviously at the end of the day, you kind of are just like you're living with yourself and you're living with your own aspirations and like um, motivations, and only you can like start your own goals or like your journey to your goals and stuff like that. So being able to work on yourself while understanding that your partner also is responsible for themselves as well. I think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing was loyalty. Um, Loyalty as in like whatever the problem is, whatever problem that comes up in the relationship, that you'll make that promise to like always work on the issue and not be focused on like whose fault it is or who's to blame or anything like that. That's like your loyalty to your relationship instead of just trying to focus on like um who's right. So those are
Mm.
my two things.
Nice. And genuinely nice. Cole said honest communication is necessary, except for when she asked does she look good in a given outfit. She always looks good. Please never say she doesn't. You will die. Honestly, you're not wrong. Nice
Mm.
note, Cosmin. Um, Generally, in romantic relationships, are y'all the proactive or passive ones? The chaser or the one being chased? Do you mean in like the beginning of the relationship, Cammy? Like when you're trying to, I don't know, get the other person? If oh yeah, in the beginning. Oh, it's kind of funny if Sush is in the chat. I'm definitely hella passive. I am hella passive. I'm dense. I feel like generally speaking, at least I don't know, at least for me, I feel like women tend to be a little bit more passive. So sorry,
That
males, for doing most of the work.
that makes sense. Like in a biological standpoint, the females are held to a higher regard because they're more valued in like the environment and the ecology, you know.
Justice for Sush. Sush continues putting in the work. What about me, Cosmin and Cole? What do you mean? Yeah, I'd say generally speaking, yeah. Um, I guess for me, the three qualities of a healthy relationship, I agree. I think communication is the biggest one because a lot of the things that can be avoided, like, can be solved with good communication. And that's like one thing that I'm thankful that Sush and I do is that we communicate, what we're feeling. And I think that goes into like my second one is that any argument that you have with a person, you always try to find a way to resolve it. I think I learned in like a psychology class, it's like when a baby sees both of their parents fighting and then it just goes unresolved, the baby just like learns that like, oh, like you can just yell at each other and like that's okay when it's not. So being able to make sure you resolve like any conflicts like then and there, which I guess goes hand in hand with communication.
Mm.
And then the third one, Honestly, for me, a healthy relationship, I like to laugh. Like someone who makes you laugh, just like having humor, right? If, I don't know, obviously each relationship is each to their own, but if you're not able to laugh with the other person, just goof off, right? Like, you know something? Okay, so I'm gonna expose us. This sounds so cringy, but one thing that we do after we fight. Does anyone know what do you call it? Ryan Higa, and he does a song "Nice Guys Finish Last." We would sing that song after an argument, and we'd be like, "Nice guys finish last," and then we just sing that to just make ourselves laugh, and like that helps us feel better because if I can laugh after he says something dumb after an argument, that meant the argument that we had wasn't important to begin with. So, yeah, so we sing that out loud. Yes, exactly, AJ. Hi, Ivan, welcome. OMG ads. Oh no. Well, let me know when the ads are done. I'm sorry. I don't. Yeah, I mean, we haven't had like a big argument in a while, but that's what I remember us doing back then. So, but yeah, so laughter, communication, and I guess it goes with communication, but just like just like resolving conflict. So
I feel like that kind of brings up a weird point. The way you brought up humor, I think is like a one of those things to focus on. Like it's kind of like leading into the idea that you want to be yourself with your significant other, and if you can't like laugh or just be like in a friendship sense, if you can't just like hang out at the very foundation of your relationship, then like probably depending on who you are, 'cause I can't speak for everybody, but I would agree with you, that being in a relationship where you can't like hang out with your significant other and laugh and just goof off probably won't be as like fruitful or as successful, let's say.
Cool said. I also think that it's a common misunderstanding that arguments are a bad thing. Arguments can be and should be a healthy common occurrence. Yes. Obviously, we don't want arguments to be happening all the time, unless you're known for doing that. But as long as the argument that you are having with your partner can get resolved. Oh shit! Nacho burrito! Oh my god! This is 63 people! Holy shit! Welcome! Oh my gosh! Taco bowl raid! Oh my gosh! Welcome in! Holy crap! Wait. Mello-chan, Starlight, Sadinesu, Nalia, welcome, Drifter, Fever. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing all of your names wrong. Doofus Wolf, oh snap. Welcome in. How was your stream? Rachel Crimson. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, Skin Side Down, thank you for the follow. What were you doing, Nacho? Would you like to be called Nacho or Burrito? Or both? Mello-chan, thank you also for the follow. Don't let us interrupt your flow. Oh no, you're okay. What were you doing? What were you doing for your stream? I saw you were talking about love and was like, perfect. You were co-working and then chatting. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. J Kimchi, welcome in. I might have missed some other folks. Well, thank you for coming, Rachel. Yes, we are. What were you working on? We talk about love and relationships a lot. Oh, well, you came to the right place. So I am here with my cousin, aka Clinical X Ghost, if any of you know him, but if you don't, he's right here. But welcome, I am Miso Soup. You can call me Miso, you can call me Jess. We like to do motivational talks every Monday. So our topic for today is love and relationships. So we kind of talk about a variety of different things. So a familiar topic? Well, you are more than welcome to chip in. You're a FTUX writer. That is awesome. I love your channel trailer. Hold on. Sorry, cuz. Actually, no, I can't even put the thing. Thank you for the intro. I'm gonna peep. Nacho burrito. Well, thank you for hopping in. Hold on, I'm gonna stock. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. And your thing is so cute too. Follow. Oh god, time to hide. I swear I feel like I think I saw you on my recommended the other day. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. Oh my god, you're so sweet. But yeah, but welcome. Oh, the Twitch algo. Yeah, I've been getting some like really cool people on my recommended lately. So I'm glad that you found us. So, but welcome. Oh my god, thank you for the follow, Nacho. Sad Nesu? Please let me know how you would like me to call you, but also hello, welcome in. But yeah, we just answered the question, what are the 3 like qualities of a healthy relationship? So we were just kind of talking about how laughter, obviously communication is a good one, resolving conflict. Remind me cuz your other 2. Oh, Nesu, thank you so much for the follow.
What did I say?
Hi,
Healthy individualism and loyalty.
Yes, and loyalty. For the folks who are here, obviously it seems like you all talk about love and relationships, but if you have questions for us, we have a fancy form, because I know people get shy about asking questions in the chat. So if you do !form, thank you, Jay. We have a fancy Google form, so you're more than welcome to ask us questions. It's open to both me, my cousin, both of us, or it could be for anyone. So that's a nice idea. Thank you. My friend came up with that. So just to give space, because I know it's like hard for people to ask like questions, especially if you're going through something personally. So hopefully that could be something helpful for you. So welcome in. We also have soup. We have a menu of food. So if you like soup, get some soup for yourself. Oh god, so sorry. That was me sucking the I'm sorry. Okay. Alright. So which one do we want? Let's see. So our next question we have here is, how do you handle difficult conversations with your significant other? Hi, sister.
Man, that's kind of. Sorry. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with this question in
That's okay.
particular.
That's okay.
There are 2 sides that my brain wants to go with this. One is the way that I wish things could be handled, like an ideal or a perfect setting, like obviously logically you want to, approach the problem calmly, discuss the problem, maybe not just outright give solutions, just discuss how you're feeling, how your partner's feeling, and then understand each other's perspective, and then from there make a decision about what you want to do. Wait. And then at the same time, there's just so many I feel like there's a part of me that I can't really speak on.
That's okay.
How to best solve difficult conversations. They're tough.
It is. And I feel like it's different per couple. you know, because I feel like each individual or each couple have different strengths and weaknesses, right? There's could be couples that are really good at communicating, but maybe they lack other things. We do a bit of doxing. Don't dox people, please. So yeah, no, it's okay. Obviously, I know you got rated, so feel free to just share whatever is most comfortable for you. Actually, you know what? Let's look at. We got actually a ton of questions that I just saw. Thank you for everyone who submitted a question or even like a comment. Let's see. Oh man. Oh, I hope everyone's okay. There's some questions in here. All right. So the second one we have here is, within all the relationships you've had, was there ever a time where you thought you found the one? Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh, every damn time. It made me so mad that at the age of 15, 16, that my first boyfriend, I was like, he's the one every damn time. At the time, I thought it was the one. But it clearly was not. Yeah, every single time. Like, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, gosh. Wait, no. We ain't gonna cry. We ain't gonna cry.
Cry.
No. No, we ain't gonna cry.
I don't know. Fucking, just unloading everything, just putting everything out there. My last relationship, I really thought was gonna be the one. But it was hard because, well, to put context, I was with this girl for 4 years, and then I actually, for a little bit after starting her 5th year, I proposed. Which was, looking back at it, I think was very impulsive at the time, because I don't know if I had thought about it as clearly as I should have. But I think there was part of me that wanted her to be the one, just because when I looked at her, I saw so many qualities of like that were deserving of, like, you know, being a wife, you know, being the mother of my children. And it's almost like I was like self-gaslighting myself, because I was like, you know, although, you know, she's doing all, I mean, although some of these things might happen, I think she's still the one. I think she should be the one, even though I knew somewhere deep down that I knew that it wasn't really gonna work out. So yeah, that was one person that I just kind of like, I had made a decision to make it to the next step of being the one, but it didn't work out that way.
Artsy said, I think the misconception is how much you want someone to be the one versus if they actually are. Ooh, that's facts. And I think that's why I struggled with that during my previous relationships, especially like high school, right? It's like, you know, for those of you who came in, I was talking about how I entered a relationship because I was lonely and I felt like I needed someone to validate me and my worth, that I had to be with someone. So then obviously this person is like showering me with like compliments and gifts. So then obviously, you know, you think like, oh yeah, this is someone that I can spend a future with. Like, they have to be the one. But then you realize there's things that they do that are not great. Yeah, get love bombed, yeah. Is it okay if we can define by what it means for someone to be the one? What qualifies that? Yeah, I mean, I think that's a very subjective thing, right? It's like when you say, what does it mean for something to be the best? Because best looks different for everyone. Or like when you talk about success looks different for everyone. So being the one could look different for each person. Yeah, I agree, Cole. Ooh.
I feel like the very foundation of the one is just like choosing that one person that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Yeah. And obviously it's like when you're like super young and you're in a relationship, it's like you haven't lived the rest of your life, so it's like how can you possibly know, right? You can't see the future.
Yeah.
So obviously that person in front of you, that very moment is like, it has to be the one because they're the one right in front of me, right? Don't you lose this. I have money on just winning, but you prove me wrong.
The fuck? Okay, guy.
Is it even important to ask whether someone is the one in the first place? Oh. Oh, we have some... Oh, thank you everyone just for like having good questions and like commenting. It's like great to just like have discussion. I want to just preface that like I never want it to just be like me and whoever is like the guest to be like answering these questions. Like it's open, literally open to anyone to answer. So is it also safe to presume that the other person also has to see you as the one because relationships are a two-way thing? You know, I never thought of that, Cole, and it makes me interested to know if they ever thought that for me. And now I'm like, damn. Like,
Yeah.
did they give me the same thought that I did for them? AJ says, does there have to be the one? I've heard a long time ago of having different conceptions of a soulmate, not necessarily romantic and not necessarily only singular and not necessarily always the same person as time goes on and people grow. Yes. And I think the one is different for everyone because everyone has different needs. Yes. And part of the issue with that is the pressure to finding it because how overhyped it is. So you cling to one and find it an important quality and disregard the rest. Yeah. Stop looking down, Izuki.
Okay, guy.
Oh, yeah, these are great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have an answer for what you had, Nesu, of like, is it important to ask whether someone is the one, right? I think we can argue like, enjoy the moment for what it is, right?
Yeah.
Because then I think when we start questioning like, is that person the one? I think we start setting expectations of like that person, kind of like what you were talking about. Because like, you're like, well, yeah, she would be a good wife, right? Or like she would be great at doing this, but you know, maybe at the time she was, but sometimes like we lose sight of maybe other things that were problematic because we're so set like this person has to be it. So
Yeah.
any final thoughts, because we look at the next one?
I think I'm good with that one for now.
Okay. I lost track where we are. Ooh. Okay, so do people just delete this? So the question I have here is, oh, and feel free, I know some people like to share some like stories or things like that. If you're comfortable with me reading it out loud, please like know that going into the form. But if you're like, oh wait, I don't want this question like read out loud, please stop yourself before you like put a question in there. So okay, so this person said, I don't know how to word this, but it's like guys don't really show interest in me. Like there are times that I build up the courage to ask someone for their number and then we would talk for a couple of days, then they would ghost me. I don't know what I did wrong. I start off with just friendly talk, but obviously if I ask for a number, then I would want something more, but no one comes up to ask me either. That's tough. I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. I can't relate. Maybe you, because I've never been on like the asking end.
I have a tough time relating to that too. It's
If anyone can relate, feel free. Let me actually put. Oop. Oh, you know what? Every time someone answers, repeat question. Yeah. So I think this is more of kind of like an account. They don't really have a specific question. So they said, guys don't really show interest in me. There are times I build up the courage to ask someone for their number, and then they would talk for a couple of days, then they would ghost them, and then I don't know what I did wrong. I start off with just friendly talk, but obviously if I ask for a number, then I would want something more, but no one comes up to ask me either. So it's just more like, you know, no one's showing interest in terms of like approaching this person, but then when they try to build up the courage to ask someone out, again, they're also just not being reciprocated. Or can you comment? Yes, I could put it here. That's because no one recognizes your worth, and if they don't see that, they are not deserving of your time, you mean, I think. I agree. Yeah. I think it sucks because it's like, you know, we crave for love, we crave for like interaction. So it's like, even when we're putting our best effort forward and like we're still not seeing like results, we try to think that there's something wrong with us. And usually we like to do takeaways at the end, but like, please like know that no matter what, a person, whether they're your partner, a friend, whoever, like they should not be the person validating your self-worth at the end of the day, right? Like if going into the relationship, like, or anything or any conversation, and you're worried that someone is like what's wrong with me, right? Please never think that. But I know like your feelings are totally valid, and it's hard to experience that because you don't know like what's going on. So Marcy says, with that, you need to make sure you love yourself first. Yeah, exactly. Confidence is what attracts people. There can be many underlying reasons as to why someone didn't want to continue talking, but that doesn't devalue. Artsy pretty much said what I should have read first. Elsie, hello, how's it going? Thank you for the shout out. It's been a while. How are you? Hi, Drew. What up? We're talking about love. Feel free to chip in. We also have a form if people would like to ask questions. Oh, Nalio, thank you for the follow. And sorry if I skip your question. I hope I just say it if I miss it. Oh wait, we talked about this one. Within all the relationships you've had, whether it's with a significant other or a friend, was there ever a time where you had to give up? Woo!
Damn. Damn.
Damn. No, I told you there's some good questions in here.
Ah, shit.
I can talk about it first if it helps.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Also, if I'm shaking my camera, I'm so sorry. Let me rephrase the question in case other people would like to answer. We have, oh my god, every time. Within all the relationships you've had, whether it's with a significant other or a friend, was there ever a time where you had to give up? So I'm going to talk about my second relationship. I dated this person in my junior year of high school, and we ended things my sophomore year of college. Yes, it's not sushi rolls, I would clarify. We dated for like around 4 years, and we were always long distance. We didn't go to the same high school. We didn't go to the same college. So I think that in itself, long distance relationships is like a tough topic already. But high school, like, you know, things were fine. I will say, like, we were pretty cringy, like attached to the hip kind of relationship, like very dependent, or like I was very dependent. In college, when I moved to a different state, I had like new friends. I was joining orgs. I felt more confident in myself and making friends. Like I actually felt more independent, where I felt like I don't want to say like drifting apart from my partner at the time, but you know, like when he would like come up and visit, I was like, oh, I want to like hang out with these friends because we have like this event going on. But I know he like wanted to spend alone time with me. Rachel Crimson, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope all of you are doing well. And thank you all for being here. We're talking about love. But what was really the turning point for me, I think during our last few months of dating, so my sophomore year, so how old was I? Like 19, 20 or so? There came a point where we were talking about setting boundaries, I think 2-3 weeks ago with Nikki, but we were talking about how, you know, setting boundaries with our partner when there are things that we don't like. And he was kind of doing some inappropriate touching that I was not a fan of, and in public specifically. And I told him to stop once, and I was not a fan with that. And then even after I set the boundary with him, he still kept on pushing those boundaries even when I told him no. And I did not like that at all. So that was kind of like the first tipping point. But then at some point later on, obviously this happens, and I'm sure people may have experienced some form of it or another, but I had a friend that I had feelings for while I was in a relationship, and that was the turning point for me, that I was like, I need to do something about this, because whenever my boyfriend came, I didn't want to be like have any physical contact with him. Like if he wanted to like hug me, like it didn't feel right for him to hug me. And like I had dreams about this other person, you know, when I was in a relationship, and that was like that turning point moment. I was like, this is wrong. I like need to like do something. But it was really, really hard at the time, because I didn't want to ruin 4 years of this relationship that we had, right? Because it's like I invested so much time with this person, right? Like, you know, we did all these things together. He bought me a ton of things. I was like, I'm sorry, you know, but I knew at the end of the day, like when I started liking this other person, like I knew that it was not fair to him as well, and that I had to end it. So that is my end.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Nice. A time when I had to end or give up, I guess. Was when I gave up on my engagement. And that was hard, and that was a long time. It was a long process, and it was a decision I had to follow with, that I think I'm still processing following through with today. There was a part in the last year of my relationship with that person that I don't know when, I don't know where or how, but I just kind of fell out of love. And whenever we get in arguments, and you know, sometimes she would ask me, like, when did you stop like loving me? And I genuinely, I could not give an answer. I didn't know.
She said that.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But despite that, we still tried to make it work for like the remainder of that year. And you know, I just, you know, again, I still had that idea, like, you know, she's still gonna be like the mother of my children. She's gonna be like a great wife, you know. So I gotta keep going through with this engagement. I made this decision, so why am I gonna back out like midway?
Yeah.
you know, and um, I realized that somewhere down the line, um, I guess there were two parts of me giving up. One was I gave up on myself, and I gave up on what I cared for, because I would always sacrifice whatever I like to do, um, in order to like spend time with this person, in order to, um, make things right per se. And it was always difficult to try to balance out what was right in her eyes. And I think, I mean, that's why I turned to like streaming a lot, because that was the one thing that I think I was proud of. Um, in a relationship where it felt like all of my accomplishments were um because of her, and sometimes they would feel like they were claimed by her. You know, it felt like I was giving up on myself, and so somewhere near at the end of the relationship, I kind of just decided like, um, uh, I just can't do this anymore, and it was hard, and it was very murky and messy, and uh, um, the only way I even made the decision was because I had help from friends and family. Even if I didn't exactly want it at the time, I know the people who stuck up for me um, helped pull me out of that, and that was hard. It was hard, but that's when I gave up on my engagement.
Or see, and I do it again.
Yeah, yeah, I have my twin to thank for helping me. I have you two cuz to thank for that too.
No, artsy did a lot. So, and you made that decision yourself. So that's heavy. Yes, gave a tissue. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah,
You know,
it's heavy.
I didn't realize how realistic, or how, like, I didn't realize the gravity of it until actually RT told you. And I was like, shit. I didn't realize how deep I dug myself into a hole.
Yeah.
So.
Artsy brought the family in. Artsy and Miso such a W. No. It was genuine for that situation. Genuinely Artsy, but Artsy is also correct. It's like you acknowledged it, and like you took charge of that, and here you are now.
Yeah.
AJ said he's gonna cry, guys. No, I'm kidding. And something about being in a hole is realizing someone always has a hand reached out to you. Oh. AJ, I might be at this point with some friendships of mine, not giving up completely. It's mostly come down to recognizing that knowing my friends, they could not respond to my personal needs in the way I need them to. And so it's just about reconfiguring our friendship, of what I feel comfortable sharing with them, of what kind of expectations I can have in those friendships. And it's hard, and it's a really awful feeling. But I don't know if I can go the way I've been going. Thank you for sharing that, AJ. Yeah, it's tough. Like, especially, I mean, even if it's like friendships, like if you've invested a lot of time and you enjoy their company, right? But if you feel like they're not meeting your needs, it's like, where is like the fine line of, being there or continuing to be with that friendship or relationship, Oh, we got some good ones. On to the next one. Love is a rough topic, especially self-love. A lot of people struggle with loving themselves, including me. So is there what you would call a solution to this, or maybe a process of being able to love yourself? Ooh, you know what? I'm going to save this question for the end, because that's a big one. That's a good one.
That's a big one.
Because I think there's still some other ones that kind of talk about some more, like, deeper things. I mean, that one's still deep, but like heartbreaking things. Oh gosh. Ooh, okay. Okay, again, I'm so sorry if I'm skipping some, if I miss any. Do you believe time heals a broken heart? Self-affirmations?
Mhm.
Bye, Cole. Thank you for the lurk.
I think yes, with a lot of times sometimes.
Yeah. I agree. It's like one of those things when I first heard that time heals, I always got mad because obviously I'm feeling really crappy at the moment. So I'm just like, well, yeah, but I still feel really bad right now. It's like I want to feel better soon, but it's a process. When I got dumped, this is my third relationship. That one really took a toll on me. And I only dated that person for about like 5 months. I won't dive deep into it because there's people I know in real life who know this person because we still talk to them. But that one really hurt me. And it took me a while to get over that one because that carried into when I was dating Sush, who is my current boyfriend, because I felt like I wasn't emotionally ready to move on to like the next relationship because I was so heartbroken from the previous one. But it really did take some time because I felt like I didn't have the closure I needed from that individual. And sometimes we get that closure and sometimes we don't. And most of the time we don't get the closure we need if you got dumped or if you did the dumping, right? It's not really that satisfying. But I think as time goes on, you know, hopefully you do things that make you happy, you meet people who make you happy so that you no longer remember those moments like when you did feel a lot of hurt. That's my answer at least. Damn. The thing about closure that will help you heal faster is that no matter what happened, no one owes you closure. Dang, artsy with the saying snaps. Self-love is to understand yourself, know your weaknesses and strengths, and to spend time to find inner peace. Yes, Clea. Yeah, artsy is spitting. Time fixes a broken heart, but time helps you rebuild anew. Yes. Anderson, welcome. Retweet, yes. So the sooner that it's something that's understood, the sooner you can move forward. Yes. How y'all been lurking? I appreciate the lurk. And just for anyone who's been lurking, or if you've just been in and out, thank you for being here. Feel free. You're more than welcome to answer Anderson or anyone else as well. Don't be shy. I know we have some people who already know each other, but we love making new friends. And we also, like, if you are seeking comfort and would like to ask more questions, we do have a form if you would like to fill out. If love and relationships, it doesn't relate to you, you're like, ew, love can suck it, you can just vibe with us too. So we appreciate you wherever you're at.
100%.
Do you have any thoughts, cuz? Or we can move on to the next question. Up to you.
I'm hung up on the closure, to be honest. Like, the whole thing about closure, man. Yeah, sometimes you don't get that closure. Well, no, like you said, most of the time, you don't get that closure. And I guess there's a party that has to, like, somehow find a way to live and keep moving forward. And I keep bringing up my past engagement and relationship
That's
and stuff.
okay.
But oh man, it was around Thanksgiving time, and we, before I left for Thanksgiving, we made this mutual decision to like go our separate ways and everything. She would take her stuff out of the apartment and move into a new place while I was gone. And after I came back from Thanksgiving, man, the whole apartment was like empty. The bunnies were gone. There was a time where I was streaming here in the living room and there's no couch here because the couch was gone too. A lot of the furniture was gone, and it's like I felt alone, and but I knew that that's what I'd wanted. And no matter how much it hurt at the time, that was something that I had to build from, to just kind of find a way to give myself my own closure, or or rather, just a way to start beginning again. So.
RC says, "Can I ask, are you happier now?"
Yeah. I'm happier to be away from that. I'm still working on being happy with myself, though. So.
That's a work in progress. Cosmin, I'm sorry. I just made you VIP. And that's on growth, yes. RT is head therapist for mental toughness talks, yes. Oh, Celine. Hello. Welcome in. Bombastic side-eye. Ooh. This one's a little bit more, not as heavy. Someone asked, what's your love language? Are there people who are not familiar with love languages? Because I was talking to someone the other day and they didn't know what love language was. Let me find a picture really quick because I just asked an open-ended question. People are like, no. I got you, Kuya. There we go. This is an easy one to look at. Oh, you know what? I literally made a scene. Hold on.
A scene?
This one works too. Oh god. Is this gonna be mess? Wait. This. Is it showing? No, it's not. Hold on, y'all. It is this. There we go.
Hey.
No. Hold on. It is wrong. Alright, here we go. Actually, you know what? Will cover me. Okay. How the frick do I make this bigger?
If you, is that like a source or like a window?
It's a window.
Oh wait, are you Streamlabs? You're on Streamlabs?
I am. I've been meaning to move over to OBS. I'm sorry.
If you hold Alt and drag it in the corners, I think that might crop it.
Alt. Oh.
Maybe. No?
No? Okay. It's fine.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Really quick. Love language 101. There are, at least in this picture, there are 5 different love languages. We have acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, and physical touch. So for those of you who know or are familiar with this, the importance of this is that we like to receive love in a certain way, but that doesn't mean that our partner or whoever we're talking to, it could also be a family member or a friend. It doesn't mean that they also receive love in the same way as us, okay? So for example, I feel like I'm going all teacher right now. So for me personally, my love language is I like words of affirmation and quality time. So I'm gonna just drag Sush, whether he's in here or not, right? Like, I love it when people tell me like they love me. I like it when I spend time with my friends and we go on dates or anything like that. I think in there I do like hugs, but I don't think that's like a big priority, right? So for example, if I'm talking about like a friend of mine and their love language is, let's say, I don't know, physical touch. If my friend loves to give me hugs and I'm just like, ugh, I don't like anyone touching me, right? That's how they like to show love to me, but that doesn't mean I like to receive love by physical touch. Let me know if I need to rephrase, right? So just because my friend shows love by hugging people doesn't mean I want to receive love in that way, right? Mm-hmm. So I would prefer if my friend says, hey, Jess, I think you're a really great person. I appreciate you, versus them hugging me all the time. So, and you can think of that in terms of like your partner. You can think about it with your relationship with like your parents or anyone in your life, really. So, with that being said, what is your love language, cuz?
My love languages are, I think top is words of affirmation, and my second is uh physical touch. So words of affirmation because I like to be, well, affirmed, just to like kind of reassure that I'm okay, that I'm doing okay, because I overthink a lot, and there are a lot of times where I doubt myself, and it gets really hard to like be swamped in my own thoughts and all that shit. So being able to just kind of like, even just the smallest thing, just, the smallest reassurance that, you're okay. Like, what, there's a week ago, I was getting all emotional on stream.
Oh no.
And then out of nowhere, Rue says, she said, the context was, I said, sometimes I wonder if I'm like doing okay here on Twitch. I wonder if I'm like putting out enough good content, because all I'm doing here is just like playing video games in front of you, and I wonder if that's just cool. And then Rue just says, but then we get to watch a cool person play video games, and I was like, damn. I don't know why that hit so much, but that really hit me. I guess for me, in a sense, it kind of just affirmed that I'm okay, even though I'm a bobo sometimes. But and then physical touch, because I really, like hugs and kisses and cuddles and all the small shit, like the weird thing when girls just kind of like tap you on the shoulder or something, or if you like brush wrists or something. I don't know. That's kind of, that's my love language.
Nice. I'm bringing the spray bottle to Japan. I don't do hugs. Also, don't forget, love language doesn't just apply to love relationships. This applies to friends and family. Yes. Like, if you think about, like, I don't know, I'm gonna just use like the Asian dad example. Like, if you've had like a dad who never told you I love you or I'm proud of you, that's because words of affirmation is not their love language. So it could be acts of service, like they work really hard to pay the bills and they put food on your table, and that could be their sign of love. But you, as their child, could be looking for words of affirmation, but that's just not, how your dad shows it. So I'm good on this love language thingy. No worries. I mean, love language is something that, Oh, Tofu! Oh my gosh! Tofu, welcome! Oh my gosh. Hello. Tofu is the new adopted daughter in the family. How was your stream? Hi, Tofu baby. How was your stream? What did you do? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hopefully you had a good one. We're talking about love and relationships, Tofu and friends. Welcome in. Any friends of Tofu? Hello. Imagine being a streamer. I know. I don't know what this life is like. But welcome. I am Miso Soup, aka Jess. I'm also Tofu's mom as of yesterday. So you could call me however you'd like. But we're talking about love and relationships with the Kazo clinical ghost. So we're just answering some questions here. Some parents completely ignore their kids' love language, and this can be hard on the kids growing up. They won't be able to express it later in life. Not only the kids' love language, but their boundaries too. Facts. Stream was great. Didn't realize there was a delay that I needed to fix. Oh no. We talked about a lot. Talked about grieving, depression, friends, food, a lot of stuff. Oh, kind of got inspired by your stream. Tofu, that is so awesome. I love that. I'm so glad that you're talking about stuff like that. Well, I hope that you had a fun stream and that you had some good conversation. Much love. We love Tofu. Go follow Tofu. They just started streaming. Go support them if you don't follow them already. I know I missed some other things as well. Celine, you said my love language is acts of service, specifically when someone makes a meal for me. Laura knows the way to my heart is through my stomach. I want Laura to make food for me. Cammy, what if I want all 5? I'm greedy. You know, sometimes, you kind of want to have a little bit of all. It's just that not all of them is going to be a priority. Both of you stretch and hydrate. Stretch and hydrate. Thanks, Jay.
Stretch.
Thanks for the shout out. Of course. Come over for dinner. I got you. Need to eat dinner? Yes. Please make sure you're eating. Or if you would still like to watch, make sure you grab some food and then eat. Laura's making jjajangmyeon. I'm driving up later. I did the quiz. What'd you get, Chocho? Alright, let's see what else is on here. Ooh. Alright, the next one we have here, what do you do when the person you're in love with loves someone else? How do you let them go? Oh.
Damn.
Are you two together, or you have feelings for this person? If that person wants to clarify. And I can go back to your question if you want to. So, in case people need the form again, it's pinned by Choco, but if you would like to clarify. So the question that we had here was, oh, you lost it. What do you do when the person loves someone else? How do you let them go? Oh, and you were not together. Okay. You called me Choco? That was weird. I know. It was because I see people calling you Choco. Chocho. Oh. That one is hard. Have you experienced that, cuz?
Like letting go of somebody?
Like you like a person, but they like someone else. And it's okay if you haven't.
No, I've not.
So that person, so the guy I dated for 4 years, and then I broke up with him because I started having feelings for someone else. That person that I liked had feelings for someone else. And that one was hard, but I knew it wasn't something that I wanted to pursue, mainly because I just got out of a relationship. So our experience is going to be a little bit different. So, but at least in the context of my experience, honestly, I think it goes back to the time thing, right? So if whatever you have to do to kind of distance yourself from that person, right? Whether it means, not texting them as frequently, not hanging out with them as frequently, just because, whenever you see that person that you love with someone else, jealousy starts to happen, right? And you're going to start comparing yourself to that other person. Like, why am I not as beautiful as that person? Why am I not as smart or talented? I feel like that's hard. No, it's super hard. But I think allowing yourself to feel that, I don't think it's something where you have to okay, I'm stopping liking this person now, because especially if it's to the point where it's more of a love versus that's gonna take some time. And I don't know your level of relationship with that person, if you're really close friends or if it's someone that you admire from afar. So I don't know what your personal connection is with that person, because if you're really good friends with that person, they love someone else, that's tough, because you don't want that to affect the friendship that you have with that individual, right? So yeah, it is hard. With all these topics, feels like we're hitting Wong Fu Pro videos. TBT. But yeah, that's a tough one. If that's something you're experiencing right now, I'm sorry. Love is complicated and love is hard, and I hope that you can heal from that. And you know, there's really no right or wrong answer when it comes to love, because you can't ignore how you feel sometimes. But thank you for sharing, though. Let's see. Do you think it's healthy to go to bed angry? Whenever my partner and I argue, he wants to talk it out within the same day, while I prefer to resolve it in a day or two after I have enough time. I need to sort my feelings and thoughts out. Ooh, that's a great question. I don't know if I want to take this one, cuz.
Say that one more time. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I got sidetracked.
Do you think it's healthy to go to bed angry? Whenever my partner and I argue, he wants to talk it out within the same day, while I prefer to resolve it in a day or two after I have enough time. I need to sort my feelings and thoughts out. I'm gonna copy and paste it here.
Yeah. I feel it definitely depends on the relationship, for sure. In my opinion, for my personal preferences, I would like to, put a pin in it at some point. Obviously maybe talk about it a little bit, reach a compromise, and then go to sleep, think about it. Because I feel like the only way you can kind of move forward is by, talking about it, with like a level head. And so if you're kind of like, obviously, emotions like kind of bubble up when you like get angry, or kind of just like when emotions are high, it's sometimes you might say things that are you don't really intend, but they just come out anyway, and that's what kind of like hurts, I feel, for a person. So in my personal preference, I would prefer, going to bed angry, thinking about it for a while, and coming back together when you guys get a little bit more calm.
Celine says, I think it's all about respecting boundaries. On one hand, you can't force someone who's still angry to not be angry anymore if they need time. Yes, I agree. On the other, maybe the other person just needs reassurance that things are okay, just a situation that needs to be resolved. Yes, it also depends on the person. Feel like you need to communicate heavily that you are not disregarding the issue, but need more time to process. Yes. I feel like time can be good, just let people cool off so emotions don't inflame things. But if going to bed angry is good, maybe going to bed apart rather than going to bed angry. Yeah, I think I agree with everyone. It definitely depends on the person. Me personally, I try to, as best as I can, try to resolve the conflict. But even if like I'm not as angry, obviously you go to sleep and your heart feels really heavy and you're just like, man, this sucks. But I agree with what you said, because like when there's times where I feel really, really angry and like Sush calls me and he like wants to talk, I'm like, I like Artsy said, like I try to be very like transparent, like, hey, I am really like angry at you right now, and if you continue to talk to me, I might yell at you and say something hurtful that I don't mean. So like give me some time and space, and like if it's like during the day, I'll be like, let's talk about it later, Yeah. But if it's like 2 a.m., like depending on like where your life is, like like you said, just put a pin on it, and depending on how big or small the argument is, right? My saying is like, if I can go to sleep and the next day I feel fine and I forget about it, then it clearly wasn't a big issue to begin with. But if I wake up with that heavy feeling that like, oh man, is this it? Like, what's gonna happen? I would try to like resolve it as like soon as possible. But I think to your point, Celine, you said like the reassurance that knowing that, things can be resolved is kind of like what everyone's saying is like communication, right? Communication is key. While your partner needs to be able to express themselves, it's equally important that they can listen to your needs and concerns. Yes. Listening without interruption. Yes. So if you know you have like a busy day, like the next day, making sure like you set aside time to talk about it. You know, don't do it through text or through the phone, like in between. Vinny Hong, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. If you go by Vinny. Welcome in. We're talking about love and relationships, so if you have any questions, feel free. But thanks for stopping in. Hope you stay. Hello. How's your day going, Vinny? I'm the type that's okay giving each other space to get in the right headspace to talk about it, but Laura's the type to want to resolve right away, so communication has been important. Yes. And that was one of the things we talked about. To make a healthy relationship, communication is key. Vinny, thank you for stopping in. We have a fancy form here. If you'd like to ask a question to either me or this is my cousin or to anyone here, feel free, ask away. My day is going great. What about yours? My day is really good. I had a nice day working out. It was nice outside. I was able to work from home. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. And now we're ending.
You got emotional at the gym? Right?
I got emotional at the gym.
Yeah.
I hit a PR.
It's time to be emotional here too.
Oh no. No, that's you, cuz.
What do you mean?
Alright. Next one here we have so Vinny, right now what we're doing is we're just answering some questions from our little forum that we have. This little form here. I see something in here, but it's not related to love, so I just want to know that if I don't read it, make sure it's just relevant to the topic, but I just don't want to like invalidate that I didn't see it. So, are you guys siblings? I don't know. Maybe we look alike? Sleepy time. Thank you, Park. Have a good night. I appreciate you being here.
Bye, Park. Good night.
Love you. Alright. When it comes... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Have you ever experienced a friendship breakup?
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Definitely, yeah.
But I had no closure on it.
Yeah, right. Those are the ones that I think more often than not, compared to actual romantic relationships, you really don't get closure from that.
Yeah, sometimes like people just kind of disappear from your life, and you either question it or like some of them you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Did you have like a deep friendship breakup, like one that like was really hard for you?
There are a lot of friendships I lost in college. Some like more superficial than others, but like as a person who didn't make many friends through college, because I'd relied on my relationship with my girlfriend at the time, I think a lot of them, they definitely hurt more than they should have, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's,
Yeah.
I guess should have. So like for me, being a person that wants to hang out with people, that wants to be social, but has a hard time because I think I'm still an introvert, like an extroverted introvert. So it gets hard to make friends, and it's really hard to be trying to like make new friends. So you kind of just tend to stick with those friends you have already. So for me, when I lose those types of friendships, especially after like going from like talking every day to going through something that almost eliminates all that talking, it hurts. It hurts. So
Everyone says ambivert, you dingus.
ambivert, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, friendships can just have the same amount of impact as like a love relationship. It's funny, and I feel bad. Well, I don't feel bad, but I keep bringing up this person. That same person, I feel like everything is connecting. We are omnivores, you dingus. What the heck, Drew?
Ah, damn, my bad.
Dumb. I'm downright ass at making friends. Shut the heck up, Cole. No, I'm kidding. What you mean? Everyone in here, you know. Yeah, me being very introverted, making friends is hard, and being in a friendship for a couple of years and having it break off out of nowhere is hard. I'm sorry, Shania. That's hard. That second boyfriend I told you about, that I ended up liking a guy who ended up liking a girl, that story. We're back to that person again. I was really, really good friends with this guy since freshman year. And at this point, this is my senior year of college, I'm already dating. Actually, no. I think I was single, but I was starting to talk to Sush. He's already been with this person for already like a year or so. And I'm not going to say anything about the nature of this girlfriend, but essentially she made him cut off all of his friends, and to the point where no closure, no communication. I just no longer talk to this individual. Oh wait, Selena's here. Gee, Selena, you know this person. And that was hard because yeah, it was just really hard because this was someone that I loved as a brother, and granted, I did have romantic feelings for this individual. You know I have some words. I know you do. And I had words for a long time, but we're not going to vent today. But that was hard because, you know, especially when you don't have that closure and they just kind of leave you cold turkey. It's tough, right? Because you had that friendship for an X amount of time. You had good memories. Same thing as in a romantic relationship. And then all of a sudden, they just leave you, you know? So it's hard. I don't know how to navigate, you know, friendship breakups because I've never had one where it had healthy communication. So if you are able, or if you know someone or people in here have gone through a healthy friendship breakup, I'd be very curious. I'm shy until we get to know each other. My friend's husband thought I hated him, and out of the blue I started talking to him. He was happy and talked to my friend about it. Oh, that's so cute, Cosmic. Well, I'm glad that your friend's husband is happy now talking to you, because you are awesome. When it comes to someone new, is it better to approach them and their mystery, aka not knowing anything about them, or to already know their history, aka already knowing stuff about them, mainly for romantic, but can be for other kinds of relationships too? Hold on, I'm gonna put that here. I feel like I was reading a rap verse. Mystery or history? I don't know, Drew. Mystery is so attractive. I've only dated one person, the second boyfriend, without knowing them. The other ones, I was friends with them. If this is like what we're trying to get at. I think I'm lucky in the sense I have never had an unhealthy friendship breakup. I really care for my friends. I feel like they care for me too. Aw. And we love you, Cole.
Yeah, we love you.
Even though you hate hearing it from us.
He secretly loves it.
I know he does. I think it depends, really. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Cuz, for that question?
I feel like I kind of take the stance of like you should make your own opinion about a person no matter what their history is. So like without any outside or external influences, you should get to know that person And uh, and also respect, that when you're meeting that person, um, for like a romantic relationship, that there are certain things that they may not want to share with you yet. That maybe they want to learn about you first. It kind of goes both ways. So I feel like doing the mystery route is more respectful in my opinion.
Drew says, I think history brings comfort and mystery brings adventure. Depends on the love that works best for you. Oh, I like how you phrase that, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Best of both worlds. Yeah. I think I agree too. If it's friendships, I think I think I usually just meet new people without knowing them. But I think relationships, I think I usually know friends of friends, and then you kind of get connected. So it really depends on you and what you're looking for. One of the reasons I can gladly uphold my friendships with others is because I solely base my feelings of that person from my experience, not what others say about them or others' experiences with them. Artsy said that's how you met me. Cute. Our next question here is, can a little jealousy be healthy, or is it always toxic / a red flag? These are great questions, everyone.
Damn. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, maybe a little jealousy, because like you gotta, like your person. You gotta want your person. I feel like to some extent you gotta be selfish for your person. But also
Artsy was like, if your partner doesn't care that someone is in your booty, that's weird, no?
yeah. yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Alright, so you're getting mad jealous every time someone mentions Nikki. At what point is it too much? I get jealous that Game loves somebody else. Oh wait, those are two separate things. Sorry, Shania and Kai had the same color. Yeah, I think a little jealousy is healthy. Sometimes I think it's like cute when it's like, oh, are you jealous of talking to someone? It's like head pat. I think when the point it gets too much is when you start like, manifesting is not the right word. It's like when you start like putting those feelings of jealousy into like your actions and words. Sometimes like there's girls who are like passive aggressive with their partner, and they're like, oh, so like who's that? Like, you think you're hot shit now, aren't you? Or something. I don't know. Like they made like snide comments like that. Yeah, Kai says like controlling, possession. Like they start feeling insecure, right? So at that point, you're losing a level of trust in your partner because you don't trust that they're going to stay loyal to you, which is like one of those qualities that Gabe mentioned earlier in a healthy relationship, right? Because now you're putting lack of trust in that person that they're off to talk other people when they're not. Kyle says a little jealousy is okay, but if that jealousy is stupid, that jealousy ends up being controlling, that's not healthy or cute. Yes. Jealousy that becomes control or manipulation is when it's bad. Yeah. Like when you start like, I don't know. I don't know anyone personally, but I've seen like people who are like, oh, I gotta look at your phone, like see like who you're texting and things like that. That's like
it's the worst.
Yeah. That's when you know, you're like, oh, like obviously even if your partner was like, I have nothing to hide, but even just like that, it's like that's like your property, you know. Yeah, toxic. Boundaries, people. Yes, setting boundaries is what Nikki talked about 2 weeks ago, but she's on vacation, so she can't talk about boundaries right now. A lot of jealousy. Imagine checking the DMs between Gabe and Artsy. Anyone would probably get traumatized. Feeling a little jealousy we can't always control because we care for someone. Jealousy that gets you to mistrust your partner or be controlling / abusive is a no-no. Yes. Me and my girlfriends would see these types of relationships in high school and we discussed how toxic they are. Yes. Or if someone tells you not to talk to your friends. Big yikes. Yes. Yeah, when you are starting to like control the person, right? Or gaslighting them and all red flags. So great input, everyone.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts, cuz?
That's it for me.
We kind of talked about this one. I guess it's a little bit different. It says, what are your thoughts about getting closure on relationships where you think it ends well but turns sour after? I think this one would need a little bit more context. So if you are still here and this was your question, if you want to explain a little bit more, because I have two thoughts that go with this. So if you are still here and this is your question, if you can explain a little bit further, like you thought it turned out well, but maybe on the receiving end during the closure, this person like didn't interpret it the same way, or it was genuinely fine when things ended, but some event happened after the closure that made your relationship not so great. Like, ouch, we're ending things here now kind of vibe. That's what we're clarifying on. We'll go back to that one. After losing the love of my life and having failed past relationships, do you think I should still open myself to love? Aww.
Yes. Everybody deserves love.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll go back to that question. Hopefully that person Yeah. Save the thought. We'll go back to the question. Sorry, go ahead, cuz.
Oh, that was what I was... Everybody deserves love. For that one.
Yes.
That was my thought.
No one is born in this world to be alone. Facts, Drew. I think it's hard to just take the initial step of pursuing love or finding love, or even the thought of thinking you're worthy of love. But at the end of the day, like you said, cuz everyone is worthy of love.
Yeah. No matter how hard it is to see sometimes, no matter how much you doubt yourself or focus on your flaws, at the end of the day, everybody deserves to be loved, to feel loved, and to love.
And remember, this isn't just romantic love. This is like all forms of love. And to drink boba.
Yeah, sure.
Again, if the person who asked about the closure question, if you're still here, if you can clarify. Otherwise, we have one more question after that one. Oh, thanks for the hydrate and stretch, Jay. Stretch. This one question we have here is, are you friends with your ex, and do you think people can be friends with their ex depending on the situation? I know you know. I say yes, but I'll have you go first, cuz.
People can definitely be friends with their ex. Me, I'm not. I mean, as much as things have been like amicable, at least in my context, things were just respectfully, we just separated ways. And I think for how things ended and for where I want to move forward, that's how I would like to keep it, respectfully. Of course, no ill will, no hard feelings. It's just how it is. So that was my experience with it. Yeah.
Say yes, depending, of course. Sometimes it's hard for them/you to let go, in which case being friends would be worse. But if you can, that's great. If you can't, it's better safe than toxic. Yeah. Depending, but I have not been friends with my ex because I respect her future relationship and I hope she respects my relationship. Yeah, I agree. I am actually friends with my ex. And it's funny because they're all in the same friend group. He's actually friends with Sush, which is funny. So they're like the same group of guys. Oh god, my camera's shaking. But granted, I don't talk to this person every day, so it's not like we have like say RC situation, like this best friend relationship, but we do have, mutual friends, so we see each other and we respect each other. Like if he needed anything, I would support him in whatever way. I actually met his girlfriend a few months ago, and me and Sush and my ex and his girlfriend, we actually had a double date, and it was actually lovely.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was fine. But I mean, granted, like it depends on the situation. Like it took me a few years to get closure with this person because I was mad with him for such a long time. So it's definitely possible. I think that one's a little bit more realistic because sometimes like, we don't get the ex to best friend relationship like Artsy has, but Sue, shut up. But it's definitely possible. I think if both people are mature about it, and I'm not gonna say it happens right away. Like for me to be friends with my ex, it definitely took a lot of time to heal emotionally for me to feel comfortable being with that person again in the same space. It's true, I was there. Oh my gosh. It's because those two know this person in real life. But breaking up sucks because if you are no longer friends with the person, he or she is now a stranger with all your secrets. Yes, that is so weird. I think about that sometimes. There is like one secret that like not many people know. Like obviously Sush knows and some other people know, but that person knows this secret. So, yeah. That's a weird thought to have. I never thought about it until now, so thanks, Kai. I think we had a response from the person. One second. Okay. So this is back to the person who where did that go? That question with the closure. Okay, sorry, Artsy, this is what you were responding to earlier. Sorry. So it says, what are your thoughts about getting closure on relationships where you think it ends well but turns sour after? So the person clarified to me that it did end well, but then there was some sort of situation that happened after the closure, and then now they just no longer talk. Any thoughts, cuz?
To be honest, none come to mind right now.
No, that's fine. I think it depends on what happened, because I think at that point, I think even if you have good closure with someone, I think there's still unresolved feelings sometimes. And you might not have given each other enough space to be apart. Let me read Artsy's for inspiration as my thing is falling. I had a relationship that had ended fine with closure and stuffs, and Within a few weeks, he had formed hatred towards me because of how I acted around others and still viewed me as his partner. And started being very toxic towards me. Some people can't handle being close after a breakup, no matter how good it ends. Peach Bunny! Oh my gosh, welcome! Thank you for the hydrate. My thing is falling.
I know.
As my bed's being exposed. How are you, Peach Bunny? Can I get a shout out for Peach Bunny? Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Artsy. Yeah, that one's tough. Because it depends on what happened. But yeah, I think that makes sense from what Artsy said if there's some, like, unresolved feelings that happen.
Yeah.
Just got home here to enjoy Miso Motivation. Well, welcome back home. I hope you are cozy. Make sure you eat. I think we're wrapping up on like the last question we have here, and we got some final questions before we end. So, thanks for catching the end of the stream, or close to end. I hope you had a good day. I feel like my concept of love and acceptance has been skewed. There could be a lot of reasons that contributed to this. Previous experiences and experiences watching parents' relationships fail. So would it be responsible to go into / be in a relationship with someone without knowing if your concept of love is proper? Oh.
Dang. It's kind of deep.
That is deep. Let me put that here. And again, feel free, anyone that's in here lurking or chilling, you're more than welcome to answer these questions. As you can see, sometimes we're both stumped.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, obviously everybody has their own, unique ideas about what love is, what it means to have a significant other, what it means to be accepted, whether that is your own self-acceptance or acceptance by your partner. But obviously, because everybody has their own unique characteristics and they have their own unique take on those same ideas, I don't know. I'm kind of on the side of like, because everybody deserves love, because everybody deserves to be loved. Maybe it's not a matter of whether or not it's responsible, but whether or not you want to give yourself a chance to open up again. Because one thing I learned in therapy was the concept of grace. And my definition of grace that I liked was the willingness to be fair to yourself and the willingness to forgive. So, despite going through different traumatic events or different things that may skew your view of the real world around you, at the end of the day, maybe you just gotta give yourself that kind of grace to give yourself another chance, And it is a big risk. It's a big risk because you're putting yourself out there for somebody else to potentially reject you. But I think we all kind of just owe it to ourselves and owe it to the people who care about us to try. So.
Oh, that's so nice, cuz. I love that.
Thanks.
I don't think I could say that better, honestly. I think that the experiences we have and grow up with will always affect our actions and perspectives. So I don't think there's such a thing as going into a relationship irresponsibly. I think it's something you can grow and learn from as you go along. I agree. Is it also fair for the other person in the relationship, though? I mean, both of you are in agreement of entering in that relationship, right? And this idea of like, the proper concept of love, I'm sure that other individual is figuring it out just as much as the other one. I don't think I think the idea of love is something that's not meant to be perfect. And if we like expect that the person we're going into a relationship has this perfect, like, proper idea of love. I don't think that's, realistic, right? I think humans are always evolving and learning new things. I don't think you need to have all the answers, yeah. But I do think it's important to acknowledge that people will make mistakes. You can grow together or just take a step back if you need to. Just do what's best for you and take time for yourself. Exactly.
And it kind of goes back to that idea of like you being healthy as like an individual, because just as much as you can make that choice to um, step into a relationship like that, I guess you would also have to understand that the other person is their own individual and they can make decisions for themselves too.
Right. Yeah, I think with anything, like, not just love, but I think, like, mistakes are meant to be made, and that's, like, including love, right? Like, I think that's, like, the beauty of love is, like, we learn from it, and what you said, because of, like, it. Oh, you know that song, the Ariana Grande song, of, like, like, one taught me love. Hi, just here showing support to the cousin. Wait, is this Jarek?
Yeah.
Like, cousin Jarek? Your cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. What's up, dude?
Hi,
Welcome.
Kuya.
He's on your side of the family, right?
Yeah.
What's up? How's it going? Long time no see.
¿Cómo está?
Yes. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Like, one taught me love. One taught me patience. Like, literally, like, if I think about the different relationships I've in, like, even though I've, like, thought of, like, man, why did I date this guy? Like, each person has helped redefine or shapen, like, my view on love right now. So, sorry, I missed some thoughts. Growing up in a home that isn't loving is really hard and can bring out so many emotions, but it isn't us in the toxic environment we're living in, yes. Love is more than a definite feeling. It is hard work and time and consistency as much as it's caring for someone or yourself. I agree. Haven't seen y'all forever. Yeah, dude, it's been... I don't think I remember seeing you since I was a kid, to be honest.
Yeah.
When you came over to my house, I think. Thank you for the input, everyone. That was a good one. And I think we have one last question before we give Gabe the final three general questions I have for everyone. So, DC Gamers, thank you for the follow, 420. Welcome in, how's it going? Our final question here is actually from Drew. He said, is there a relationship in your lives that you look to that inspires you to love? That's a great question.
You can go ahead and take a stab, because for me it's no.
Yeah,
I
don't think I do too, sadly. You know what? I'm gonna take this in reverse. It's not that there are relationships that inspire me. There are relationships that I've seen that were not great that make me want to be different from them. If that makes sense.
Fair.
Like if I had to, like, just say, like, my parents, right? Like, you know, the things that I've seen are not perfect between them, but how I view the two of them, there are things with their relationship that I'm just like, I know that I don't want to do that with my future partner. And there's things that, you know, they can improve on that I want to incorporate into my future relationships / current relationship that, like, will be different.
I guess on that kind of concept, kind of goes in line with, like, how everybody's their biggest critic. The only relationships that I want to learn from, the only thing I want to really just kind of grow from are all my past relationships, which for me, the only way I'm able to kind of, like, see that, because it's so hard, because sometimes I get wrapped up in my self-doubt, but the only reason why I'm able to see that kind of in a clear image is because of going to therapy. It's not an advertisement for therapy, but that's just what I'm learning. That there's so many things that I like pour out to my therapist, and then she's like, maybe this is a lot of trauma from your past relationship. I'm like, shit, you're absolutely right.
Oh wait, Cole.
Dang.
Cole has ads for therapy. Oh, what? It's cute. Well, let us know when you're done with your ads, Cole. The ads know. Oh, JK. Okay, never mind. Keep going. Dang it, Cole, you made me interrupt Gabe.
It's so cheap. But there's so many things that it kind of just puts things into perspective. And shit, sometimes I feel like crying in the middle of it because it's a lot. Like realizing that a lot of my own overthinking and a lot of my doubts and concerns just arise from me never having that kind of space or ever having that time to just sit and realize that what I was feeling was just shitty, because in that relationship I never had time to process that. So
I forgot the question already. Oh no. Yeah, no, I agree. I could go back to Ariana Grande again. No,
yeah.
I mean, it's important. I think it's like, that's the point. It's like, and if you haven't been in a relationship, like, it's fine. But for people who are like constantly in relationships and you're like, damn, this sucks. I mean, just make sure you're always learning from them at the end of the day. That's like all you can really do. I'm over here chilling at work and y'all get me thinking about deep shit. Every Monday, if you want to think about...
Every Monday, cuz.
Every Monday, deep shit. All right. Thank you everyone for the questions. We got a hell of a good questions for today. We might eventually have to talk about this again at some point. Because it's a lot, and I think people are in different journeys when it comes to love. So thank you, cuz, for answering some questions. We still got short 3 ones. One stream ends, gonna listen to love songs. Put you in your feels, for real. I don't think there's a relationship I look up to per se, but I know with the stories I write, the relationship I write about are influenced by what I've seen / learned. Yes. So who was the closest to tearing up? Maybe
I didn't tear up at all.
I didn't tear up. I felt a little heavy at one point. I was like, damn, in the beginning.
Yes, damn.
But that was it. So
That's it.
Oh no, it's
Gotta
Cole.
try harder.
Is Cole gonna try to make you cry? No one cried, so TikTok dance. We haven't agreed on what dance that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe low-key felt like...
It felt like what?
Remember when Miso covered her... Wait a second, you can't put me out like that. There's no way. I was talking through that. There's no way. Could have sworn his cam froze would have been convenient if he needed to wipe tears.
Okay, guys.
Wait, it's come down to this. Who was close enough to crying? Hey, yo, what the
What? That's not the rules, man.
Peace, I love seeing you. I gotta pretend like I'm working.
Later, cuzzo.
Bye-bye. Will I be seeing a romance movie too? Most likely, especially to get emotions out. Oh, Jay, if you're still here, what was that movie? Cosmic. I might watch this movie. Much love to y'all. If I wanted to, I could make Gabe cry.
Do it. Do your worst, Beach. Do your worst. You can't make a grown man cry.
What was the name, Jay, of the movie? They all voted for you.
Bro,
Love again. Let me type a book. Okay.
The books don't help you. I will tell you that.
Jared,
try
thank you so much for the follow. I think you're older than me. Are you my kuya? I don't remember.
I think he is.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry.
He's ancient
Old,
times.
sorry,
He's ancient times for real.
Sorry, that's my bad. I don't know what happened. Thank you. Thank you for the follow.
I
Stretch
think
again.
Cole was crying. Cole was crying. He had to step away.
Question. Yes, Cosmic. Before we ask Gabe's some final questions. Oh my god, I forgot my hair was wet, bro.
Oh.
Oh my Gabe.
What? I'm right.
Don't make
It's
me
a
actually make you ball.
I don't think anybody knows the way they can make me ball. Because even I don't know.
Alright, while we're waiting for if people are typing things to make Gabe cry. Well, maybe this will. So the last 3 questions are not necessarily related to the topic, but they're just kind of things like to be hopeful for. I know we didn't really talk a lot about like can-dos and things like that. We kind of touched upon it, but maybe we'll save that for like another conversation since I know it's way past what I usually stream. Oh, if Gabe calls someone after stream, would it still count for apron stream?
What does that mean? Who am I gonna call? My
Like
mom?
like you're gonna call and like cry to someone? Oh, oh. Did she do it?
Should I read this?
Up to you.
Alright, guy, you're one of my closest friends and one of the biggest rocks in my life. No one has ever understood me the way that you've understood me. For that, I'm forever grateful. You spelled grateful wrong. It's okay. You accepted me at my worst and never left me without giving you options to leave. You're an amazingly strong person. You've inspired me in thousands of ways. You're the first person who's looked at me with no judgment and has loved me unconditionally. I've never been more happy that it's you. I love you!
You always say that I have helped you the most, but you don't understand how many times your words and the actions you have done for me have saved my life. Not Gabe proofreading RT's message.
Oh, you're
it's so
sweet.
cute.
That's my twin.
Yes,
I love you.
Cute. Now
Now
die. Proofread my next essay. Alright, cry. Okay, well, I'll change up my final questions then. So I have 3 questions. I know it says 4 and you see some of them, but I'm going to change them up. Because what is something that makes you happy? We're ending this on a positive note. What makes you happy?
I think sometimes I go back and forth with it. I mean, as obvious as the answer might seem, streaming makes me happy. I think I always like to come here. When I come home, like I work on stream stuff sometimes, just like put out some different ideas. But at the end of the day, I like just talking and just hanging out with you guys. You guys make me feel that it's worth it. So you guys make me happy.
Yay! Is everyone's gonna start affirming Gabe?
Yes, my love language, go, I guess. Okay, go. Affirm my cousin too.
Nah. You my guest.
What you mean?
They're affirming you. Well, as they're affirming you, oh no. Yeah, no. Don't worry. No. Wait a second. I might not know you all that well, but as a person who's typically super cynical, I can wish nothing but the best for you, my dude, because your hard work and good soul shows me on a shadow of a doubt that you deserve to be happy. Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, and you deserve just as much, if not more, love.
Oh no. Okay. Cause what are you thankful for?
I'm very thankful for the people here. The people here who, I guess, give me that level of reassurance to make me not just think, make me believe that I made a good decision to choose myself. Because normally I would not have chosen myself, but there are a lot of people here who helped me make those choices for myself.
Oh, call is hitting you with one.
Whoa. Hey, Gabe, I told you this before, but when I first met you, I was in a pretty dark place. But just being able to hop into your streams and watch this goofy guy laugh and play games with those he enjoyed brought me much peace. But to be honest, I've always and still do struggle with mental health, and in that sense, you've been there for me as a friend, a streamer, and a brother. Gabe, thank you for all you've done for me, even though you don't realize that you've done so much for a little pipsqueak like me. Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak. Oh, is this mine? Oh gosh.
That's for you.
You make me cry every time I talk about it, but I have told countless of people, but just without you, I wouldn't have been where I am in life. You introduced me to great people. You showed me online communities are more than just toxic. I owe every friendship, every follow I have ever gotten, and every new bond I make to you. Because you inspire me to move forward and take the jump to try new things. Forever grateful for you, and I love you so much. You don't understand how much you mean to me. Oh, Odsy, I love you. Thanks for being my first Twitch friend. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See, we're strong. It's in the family.
Strong.
We don't cry.
Yeah. We don't cry. Crying for losers. I'm just kidding.
For losers. Please, I cry easy.
Yeah, you're probably crying right now, huh? Huh, twin? See, chat's crying.
Gavin, Jess, thank you for talking about relationships / love. I know it must be hard. Just know these talks are going to help current and future relationships. Oh, thank you, Cosmic. I appreciate it. I'm in awe on how good you all are at expressing yourselves. You know, it's we're very open, and I think, I don't know, I haven't been here very long, Nalio, but I think the people that I've had the pleasure of meeting so far are just so wonderful and great, and I think the bond that some people have made for however long, and for me just recently, I don't know. I think we've developed a new level of like family that's something that I haven't experienced until now. So I am very thankful. So, but yeah, Analio, I appreciate you being here. You're also welcome into this lovely family too. So imagine crying. Chat is strong. Oh, what the freak, Cole. Jess, when Reed forced me into your server, I thought it was a scam. But boy, oh boy, when I realized it was a new home that I felt safe and I was overjoyed. And the fact that I can always have you there for me when I most need it makes me feel like one of the luckiest people in the world. I look up to you in so many ways and love how you are now a common occurrence in my life. Aww. I love you, Cole. Now take this gun. Yeah. Da. Love you, Cole. I appreciate you. Damn. Well, because if we don't cry, you could figure out a TikTok that we could do.
Yeah, we'll do
whatever.
Some kind of
I'm down for whatever. Let me know. But since it's already 2.5 hours. Let's end it with this. We usually end it with, what are some words of wisdom that you'd like to impart on everyone here this Monday evening?
Grace. Give yourself a chance. Be fair to yourself. Forgive yourself for all the shit that you've been carrying throughout all of the years you've been living. Whatever traumas, whatever doubts, whatever worries, whatever concerns. every moment that you have gone through and experienced has led you up to this point in life, has also led you up to this stream to meet wonderful, wonderful people. So at least take that in the stride that because you're making all these ups, despite having so many downs in your life, give yourself a chance to just forgive yourself. Because at the end of the day, you could be forgiven by everybody, but I think the only person that whose forgiveness really matters is your own. So
I forgot you had this picture, cuz that Gabe wanted to share this
yeah.
picture to everyone. So it says, I hope one day we can forgive each other for not being what we wanted each other to be. So we will leave that for you all. Wait, why is just no, I'm fine. I'm not covering anything.
This
I'm not.
that picture, like that one was for me. When I first saw that one really resonated because that just, I think for the longest time I had so much regret and doubt, like, did I make the right decision in ending my last relationship? And I thought there was just gonna be so much hate and like just ugly feelings left over and carried on from my ending of my engagement. And as soon as I read that I guess I didn't know at the time, but that was my grace to it was okay that we weren't the persons for each other. It was okay that we weren't ready yet. And there were so many times during the relationship that I tried to convince myself that I had to be this person for her. But seeing that quote, I realized that I just wasn't that person, and she wasn't that person for me, and that's okay. And at some point we just had to forgive ourselves and not blame ourselves anymore, because things just don't work out the way they do sometimes. But that doesn't mean that it was bad. That just means that we're still growing and learning. So
Jay says, because everything of value that we will know in this life comes from our relationships with those around us, because there's nothing material that measures against the intangibles of love and friendship. Yes. Yeah, no, that's awesome, cuz I will say that I'm gonna need part two of this stream. I know, for real. I'm just like, this is the longest stream I've had, and I usually I think 2.5 hours was usually like lately where it's been.
Right.
You'll also need a part two. Yeah, no. We'll have a follow up. You'd also like a part two? We got you, as long as we're both free on a Monday.
Yes.
No, but I appreciate you, because I'm glad that Akito Kake, welcome. How's it going? Sorry you just caught us at the end of our stream. No, but because I'm glad that, I know it's been a while since we've seen each other in person, but I'm glad that, this has been a bonding experience for us, and that, I'm still getting to know more about you and just where life has taken you, and I'm just excited to see where life will take you. So I'm proud of you. Yeah. So
likewise, I'm proud of you too.
No, I'm proud of you.
Hey, no, I'm proud of you.
No, I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
What am I, God complex aside? Don't take it for granted. What the heck, Cole? I guess my final words for everyone, I think this one is like what I took away from what we talked about earlier, is like, don't be afraid to love, and know that you are deserving of love. And don't feel like you need other people to validate your worth. A partner doesn't need to show you that. But if no one told you that they love you today, know that I love you very much. Even if we just met, even if you're just lurking here and you're just been chilling this whole time, just know that someone here loves you. I'm sure my cousin loves you. I'm sure there's other people in here who want to tell you I love you. I think I'm trying to do that more with people in my life that I care about, because you just never know what happens. So tell people in your life that you love them, regardless of, you know, romantic, familial, friends, and things like that. So would I want a part 2 because I've enjoyed this topic, or for the apron? Yes. I think at this point we would just need like a try not to cry like stream. Like try not to cry. Maybe we'll do it for your 50 hour cuz.
Oh yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Throwing ideas.
Something like that. Which, speaking of milestones, congrats on 200 followers.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think see, I don't even have my Twitch on. I'm so scared that it's gonna like crash.
I feel that.
Thank you. Honestly, let's go. Honestly, how do I put my thoughts into words? 205. Wow. No. Honestly, it's thanks to you, cuz I mean, and Artsy, I just met really cool people from doing this stream, or not this stream individually, but just streaming period. I can't think anymore. Right. I need to go to bed. Yeah. No, there's just been so many really like great people that I've met that have made me rethink about life and just a lot of different things. So I'm just really grateful, and I'm just grateful that people are willing to sit and listen to us talk for 2 hours. I'm just more impressed with that. So, for those of you who don't know why I started this, I was literally driving one day on the highway, and I was so sad when I heard that some of the people that I met were just going through a sad time. And I think I was inspired by you guys doing like one of your real talks, and then like Nikki when she started doing hers. But I was like, I want to do something that can make other people happy. And it started off with just me and Sush talking, and it was maybe 7 people watching at the time, because I was like, whatever, like if no one comes to watch, at least that whoever I'm talking to at the time, it's like a conversation or a bonding moment between the two of us. But just like the fact that like more and more people are just like willing to just come in here and like listen is just like blows my mind, and it just shows that like talks like these are just really important and that people value this. So it just warms my heart. So
and they want to put their input too, and that's how much that what you're doing means to them.
Yeah, so thank you guys again for being here. I was like, no, I'm not gonna be emotional. It's not the time. It's not the time. Closing my eyes.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah. No. I also feel like the Google
for having
form.
Me.
Of course. I feel like the Google form thing is very helpful. So thank you. Yes. IRL meetup soon. Did I miss affirmations? Gave him 6 excited to one day actually be your cousin.
I love you, Sush.
Thank you again, everyone. Thank you, cuz. I will let you go. Please, everyone. We will cry together in person. Oh man, a big cry party. We'll need hella tissues. When did you add the affirmation redeem? Just copying my favorite brother, Cole.
You see things like this, gonna make him cry.
Gotta get the Costco size of tissues for real. Everyone, let's get a big shout out. Oh, thank you, Jay. You already did it. Lots of hearts and hugs for Sir Gabe, aka my cousin, aka Clinical Ghost. If you're not following him, what are you doing? Go do that now, because he's great. He does some funny stuff on his streams that I don't know how we're related sometimes. like actually, I'm just like, I go into his streams one day and I'm like, All right, gonna close the window. No, I'm kidding.
Let's rewind that.
Yeah, let's go back. Actually, we'll fast forward. I'm gonna come back later and hope I don't see that.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
later.
Thank you, Cammy. Oh, well, Cole redeemed an affirmation. Oh man, you want one out loud, or do you want me to make you cry? I can text you later. Cole, I appreciate you.
Yes. Make me cry. I want to see it. I want to see it right here.
Oh gosh, I was gonna redeem an affirmation.
Oh shit.
Cole, I don't cry. Okay. You don't know how to? Okay, sure. I know if I DM'd you later, you would cry. No, for real, Cole, honestly, when I first met you on Discord because of Reed and Janine, I was like, oh god, everyone's getting some affirmations. Can I redeem 38 affirmations? God damn.
Holy shit.
Well, hold on, real quick, because I don't want to make you stay if you want to do like other things. So, you are free. You are free, sir. Everyone, give a huge thank you again to the cousin. Are you streaming this week?
I think on Thursday with the Artsy.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okay, he's streaming on Thursday before he leaves for freaking Japan. Give him big salutes. 07s. 07s in the chat for Gabe before we do some final affirmations. But thank you again, cuz you're more than welcome to chill in the chat with everyone.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I love you, cuz. I love you, everybody.
Cuz.
I love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, frick, I didn't put my thing. Hold on. Hold up. We here. Alright, here we go. Scum. I know, dude. I'm freaking scum. Alright, let's do these affirmations. Again, everyone that was here chilling so far, I appreciate you all. And thank you again for 200 followers. I can't believe it, honestly, sometimes. I love you, TJ. All right, here's my affirmations for the. I got 4 affirmations. Okay. Cole, I appreciate you. It was funny when I first met Cole because I thought he was a lot taller than he actually was. Because, you know, like, I get under the impression of, like, you know, like, you see him in his desk, so he's, like, very upright, so you think the legs are a little bit longer. But he wasn't. He was just cute little tiny boy. But even before I met Cole, I just thought he is just the sweetest person with a kind heart, and I didn't even see this kid's face. Shoot, this is an affirmation, right? No, Cole, you're a little brother to me. I know we throw the gun emote at each other a lot, but I care about you a lot, and I know that you're F for roast. But even if you don't want to open about anything to me, just know that I'm always here for you, and I'm proud of who you are. And I know things can be lonely sometimes, but just know that I care about you, I love you, and I think you're a great person. And come back to Wisconsin. Double mission. I love you, Cole. Jay, affirmation for you. Honestly, it's funny because I say Lau and I are twins, but deep down, I think Jay and I are the true twins. Just because I feel like we're closer in age and we just have similar music tastes. Jay, you're just such a sweet soul. And just whenever I see you, when I first saw you popping up into Gabe's stream or my stream, it just always like warmed my heart seeing you. Imagine swapping twins. Don't tell Lau. I love Lau too, but like I think like I don't know. No, I'm telling Lau no. No, I just like Jay and I just like we just have similar interests in terms of like, you know, like songs and just like, I don't know, maybe it's our age, maybe we're just like old. We're also, our birthdays are in May, but I'm just like, really excited to meet you when I go to Canada, and I just want to give you a big hug. Every time like I see Jay's name, I just want to give you a big hug. Who else? Oh, we have AJ and Celine. AJ, my affirmation for you. I'm really glad that we were able to eat food the other day, and for you to just kind of open up and share all the things that are going on. I know things haven't been too kind for you in the past, like however long, you know, you've been kind of going through your little period, but just know that, you know, if you feel like your friends are not there, just know that I am always here for you in whatever shape or form that you need me to be, whether you want to get food again or if you want to just talk or text or whatever. Just know that I'm always here for you. Can't wait to meet you and give you hugs. Yay. Oh, and Celine. Oh, Celine's like OG. Celine, we have been through some tough shit in college, but I wouldn't trade any of those moments that we've had in college for anything, because I am so proud of where you are right now, just how happy you are. Seeing you with Laura makes me smile, and just the fact that we still can continue to be friends after a long time. You make me happy. I want to visit you and Laura soon. I'm so freaking excited for your wedding. That's gonna be coming later in the fall. So I love you all. Stop. I'm getting more emotional giving you all affirmations than when you give me affirmations. Oh my goodness. I'm cutting onions. I'm not a hugger, but I can try. I got you, Cole. All right, let's see. Who can we raid? Who's available? But thank you everyone for stopping in. Guys, please make my cousin cry. No, 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 no. We good. Let's see. I already affirmed Gabe. Alright. I mean, there are a few people that we can raid. There are 2 new people that we can raid. One is playing Honkai. The other one is, I think, just chatting. But I think he was playing Tears of the Kingdom. And he's Filipino, and I was just talking to him yesterday. I know nothing. I know nothing about games in terms of, like, I don't know, talking about games, but he's really nice to talk to. So, or if anyone has other suggestions as well, let me know, so we could just offer some positivity to those who need it, you know? Well, I'm gonna go eat, Law. Have a good night. Thanks, AJ. Thank you for stopping in. I think we're gonna raid Mark. He is actually playing Tears of the Kingdom. So I just met him yesterday. He's Filipino. He's fun. Bye, Cami. Thank you so much for being here. Just thank you to everyone for being here. Let's just do a couple of shout outs before I close out here. Oh, good morning, Yama. No, Yama comes out at the end. Hi, Yama. How's it going? R.I.P. Yama. I'm sorry. Extend the stream for Yama and do what? Another hour? Hell no. I never streamed past midnight. How's your day, Yama? Bro, my thing has to stop shaking. Just woke up. Good morning. I'm about to go to bed, sir. But I appreciate you being in here. I hope you make sure you eat. And if anyone hasn't eaten or drink water, make sure you do that at some point. Oh wait, how do you do this? The fuck? Oh, here we go. I have to wake up in 5.5 hours. Oh no! Alright, let's mark Kiryu. Okay, really quick, just to shout out everyone. Thank you again to Jarek for the follow, DC Gamers, Vinny Hong, Tofu for the raid, Rachel for the follow, Nalio, Satanesu, Nacho Burrito for the follow and the raid, Mello-chan, Skinside Down, Kai for the follow, Jay Toronto, I think that's so funny and ironic, Jay for the 2 months, and then Taya Gaming, Tandies, Dylan, Mark, Break Gamer, Curse Coda, Google Head, Tano NY, and Rose for the follow. Oh, thank you so much for a good stream. I'm glad that people resonated with this topic. I'm sure we're gonna have a part 2 of this at some point. Oh, announcements. I keep saying maybe I'll stream more Valo or Fortnite. We'll see. It depends on how I'm feeling. But for sure, this Friday, we are going to have a collab. We're going to have a girls' night versus boys' night Valo game with some really cool people. I'll make sure to put that in the announcements. If you would like to join the Discord, we have it right here. Feel free to be cozy. We have lots of cool soups on there. You can name yourself as a soup. I will check it right after this to see if there's any new folks who come in. It's pretty chill. Just to see any updates or announcements or things like that. You can keep me accountable. I put a lot of workout pictures, or I'm trying to. So keep me accountable and join the cafe. Yes, thank you. What else is going on? Maybe I'll play some games Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to rank up and get gold in Valorant, so it's hard for me to focus sometimes and stream. So I've just been doing that off on the side. So in terms of Miso motivation for next Monday, I think we're gonna be doing some solo dolo for the next 2 weeks. So we won't really have necessarily a topic, but you can ask me pretty much anything that you'd like, and it'll just be kind of an open, chill day. Maybe we'll sing again like last time. I don't know. I kind of just been winging things. So I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you for supporting my cousin and just being here. Thank you again for 200 followers. The heck. Yeah, all of you are just really kind. So, acapella stream, for real. But let's show some love to Mark. Here we go. Oh frig, I don't think I've made a raid message. We'll put Miso. Bunny, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your input, and just everyone for asking questions and things like that, and just for being here. So, Miso, happy to see you. Let me do that really quick. Hopefully I get this in time, because okay. Here we go. Here's the raid message. If you would like to follow Mark, you are more than welcome to. If you don't want to, just, you know, chill there for the vibes. Let me have a sub raid message too. I gotta make this at some point. I promise I'll be better at this one day. See, now I messed up. Here we go. Bye everyone, have a good night. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Oh, I like that one, Jay. Thank you so much. Have a good night, y'all. I love you all. I will see you at some point. If you need anything, let me know. Bye. And 3, 2, 1.